Good morning. Happy Sunday. Hello, hello, hello. I think I need to lower this computer a little bit. Let me see. Look at me making a mess. Technical difficulties early in the morning. Um, Look at this light and fell. I guess we can leave it like this for now. Well, at least I know I need to lower it. So good morning, happy Sunday. Okay, my weekend. I hope y'all had a great weekend because my weekend was a little auspicious, but it's okay. Our granddaughter got sick, and so you know me, I'm ready. I'm like, I'm worried. So I was, let's go get our baby. So we went and got her on Friday, and she's upstairs asleep now. The family is asleep for now. Anyway, so happy Sunday. I'm Katrina, the author of the book Krave. Let me get this for you. Let me see that. I'm gonna have them all on the wall behind me eventually. I'm just being lazy. I'm not even going front. I'm really being lazy. So much going on, so much to do, so little time. So pick up Master and Mercedes. I guarantee you will love it. You'll be a little angry at me, but you'll love the book. Trust me. Okay. So let's get into it. Sunday morning with Crave. Now, excuse me, I was on Instagram and I ran, I swipe and I see what's going on out there, and it's hard for me to do that because I'm not an internet. Well, I didn't say internet person, but I'm not, you know, to be on IG and, all that kind of stuff all the time. I'm not that girl. But I have to be to do what I'm doing. So, and I kind of like what I'm doing. So I got to get used to do it. So, okay, let's get to it. I ran across as I swiped this one girl. She was crying. I mean, she was giving it. Oh my goodness. And I was like, what the? So let me see. Because usually sometimes I'll just like, you know. And she said she was in a relationship with someone who would not post her. First of all, I don't post my family. I think some things should be kept private. And don't get me wrong, it's not for everyone. I'm totally different. Uh, you will not see my granddaughter. When she come downstairs, you'll hear her and I'll like try to wrap it up and get off. But I always tell her to stop. Some things should be left private, when it comes to your family and stuff like that. But we still gotta thank people who do that because it gives us a conversation, and that's what I'm about, a conversation. And we're not to the point where we're back where we're actually giving conversation nowadays because people just stay in their phone and it's no conversation at all. So what I want to say with this situation, okay, so she was crying and she said that she gave this person uh 5 years in a relationship. He won't post her. They've been together 5 years. She's doing all the cooking, the cleaning, and she's apologizing for not being pretty enough. That pissed me off. Okay. We're not doing that. First of all, in the KG University, that's me, and I call it my university of my knowledge and what I've been through. I'm not giving you 5 years. We still can be friends. Oh, yes, we can be friends. I'm going to go on this date after 2.5 years. We homeboys. You my homeboy. I'm your homegirl. I'm going to go on this date because you don't want what I want. But first of all, when you first started dating, you should have been like, this is what I want. This is what I'm looking for. Now, if you don't want that, then that's fine. I said this in a past video. Always know where you stand in a relationship. Never assume that you're in a relationship because he might not think y'all in a relationship. Quiet as a cat. So you're doing all this, but what is your title? You're cooking, you're cleaning, you're doing all this, taking care of him. but you don't know what your title is. Because in his mind, you could be his homegirl, right? You could be his homegirl. So know where you stand in a relationship. Don't just assume anything. Okay, now we get to the point that, okay, we established we are in a relationship. Yes? Okay. So we're in a relationship. Then it come to find out you're posting other women because she's crying because she don't think she's pretty enough. Don't do that. Don't ever do that. Nobody will never love you until you love yourself. And that's facts. You got to show your worth. Because if not, they'll think you're not worth anything in their mind. So you have to show your worth to them and how you feel about yourself. Because I love me. I told my husband, I said, you lucky you married me. Because I love me so much I was about to marry me. You understand what I'm saying? You have to know your worth. Being with someone for 5 years, I wish that I would. I'm not investing with you. I'm not doing nothing with you. 5 years? Okay. 5 years of cooking, cleaning. That means no papers. Being married, no papers. Not married, no papers. Okay. Laughing at them bullshit ass jokes that, men tell jokes and they think they funny, some of them. And, what the, you going to Christmas functions with his family, you buying gifts, you being nice to his mom. And some moms don't like the girlfriends. I like the girlfriends because you taking them off my hands. Deuces. That's your bae now. Go. That's your bae. Take care of your bae. And not saying he's no longer my son, but it lifts the weight a little bit. Especially if you know you got somebody that's help. I don't say help, but mm, that cares about your child. And a lot of these moms think that their son is their son husband. Like that's some bullshit, creepy. That's the creepiest thing. I've witnessed this, and I'm like, oh, why did you land on your son's shoulder like that? Like, gross. Are we getting off topic? Anyway, holiday dinners, then you doing the dishes, trying to fit in. I'm part of this family. You doing all this. If they got kids, you're helping with the kids. You're taking care of the kids. You're doing so much to prove that you are the one for this relationship. That's why you're crying. I'm not doing that. I'm telling you right now. 2.5 years. Now it's time for a conversation. What's our plan? What is where do you see yourself with me? And please don't be angry. Nobody's angry. I just don't want to waste time I can't get back. We still can be besties. When I go on a date, I'll call you and be like, let me tell you what this mofo did. You know? So that's where we'll go. You'll go to that friend zone. Because first of all, you shouldn't even be giving him the benefits of a wife. Why are you giving him benefits of a wife? Who does that? Because some of us we do it to prove that we can be in a relationship. We can do this. Mm-mm. I'm not proving shit to you. I'm not doing all the extra. What are they all saying? Why buy the cow when you can get the milk for free? That's what it is. In any relationship, you should establish what this relationship is about. Because I'm gonna tell you right now, you go into prime example, if you go into a relationship, your wife don't work, things getting hard out here. Shit hitting home. Okay, she can stay home. But there should be some rules in place. Yes, I'm gonna say rules. Because if if I go to work, if the man go to work every day and he out there grinding, sweating, protecting, doing his thing, it is no reason why he should come home to a cold kitchen. When I say a cold kitchen, no dinner cooked, the clothes not washed, the house is not clean. His clothes is not laid out for the next day. What the are you doing all day? Ricky Lake is no longer on air. Murray is no longer on air. What are you watching? What are you doing? If none of these things are done, what are you doing? These so now that's her new norm. You better get that out her face because now she ain't gotta do nothing. So don't you wake up in 22 years and say, you ain't cooking, you ain't cleaning. Okay, she been doing that for 22 years, friend. That's her new norm. So now you can't get mad because she doesn't do anything because she been doing it. This is who you married. So now you get off work, you cook, you clean, you wash, you do all that, and lay your own goddamn clothes out. And she gonna smile when she walk past the room while you ironing. Yeah. Put rules in place. And I hate to say rules, but how else can I say it? I mean, like we could say put a conversation in place of your relationship. We can do that, but you being in a relationship is not hard. I don't think if two people are in the relationship. And if it's one-sided, then that's something totally different because now you're working hard for this relationship. It should be conversations. You ask any married couple, I mean real married couple. I'm like 45 years in. Conversation. You think I'm bullshitting? Go find an old folks home. Go in there. You're allowed to go in there and actually sit and talk to them. They ain't doing nothing but paying checkers anyway. Go on there into that. Sit down and have a conversation with them and see what they say about love and relationships and marriage. And you'll find it's a lot of men in old folks home, not as like women. A lot of men. So you sitting here crying because you didn't lay out your rules in your relationship. Like I told you before, I did that. I want to go grab his hand. He my girl. What did he say, South? And when I tell you that shook the castle, any relationship after that, what's your plan? What we doing? We friends, we homeboys and girls, what we doing? We movie partners, what we doing? Because that I did not allow that to happen to me again. And my husband was like, you always bring it up. I bring it up when a topic comes up. Yes, I do. Because that's something that every woman, if I could prevent women from going through that, then I would. But know your place in your relationship. And she's sitting here and she is crying. You sitting over here crying. I mean, saying it, I hate the fact that she said that she was not pretty. Don't do that. That pisses me off. You have to love yourself. And you crying. Do you know this man could wake up and walk out? You gave him 5 years of what? Of breaking your back, of cooking, cleaning, making sure he's straight. You bringing him cupcakes on his birthday. And he probably don't even remember yours. And that's the worst thing in the world, to be with somebody and they don't remember your birthday. Well, shit. It's the worst thing when your children do it too. What the? That's all right, but your children, you do it right back. You bastards. Okay. Forget my birthday. I'll forget yours. He forget your birthday, forget his. That's what we doing. Eye for eye. I'm not drinking coffee this morning. I'm drinking tea because I had a cappuccino yesterday. A big one too. So I was like, I'm gonna be good today. If he wakes up and walk out and you're married, you got papers. As the Tyler Perry movie said, get your glass of wine and list your demands. Because I'm all for it. The family that prays. Check it out. I just don't like when we do that. And it's some men out here. Well, no, because I think usually women, when we in a relationship, well, and a man in a relationship, Uh, I think men are okay with their situation. They're not pressed to be go in front of the altar and stuff like that. But we don't want to pressure nobody into marriage either. If your goal is to be a wife and a mom, and you know, if that's your thing and that's what you want, then that's what you should get. You should not be with somebody that's posting other women while you cooking his dinner. Mm-mm. Oh, baby girl, you need to spend a day with me. Because believe me when I tell you, your whole outlook on life will change. There's no way. It ain't that good. As me and Nisha would say, the curve, you wake up, that curve ain't that damn good. Stop it. It's not that good. To look like a fool. It's nothing worse than being in a relationship and looking stupid. Why would you want that? You don't love yourself. And I wish you would have showed what this thing looked like. Good morning. Good morning, honey. I'm on live. Stay right there. Sit right here, honey. Sit right there. Sit right there. I know you want a hug. I'm gonna hug you in 1 minute. Okay. You want a hug? All right, come on. Move away from the camera. Don't come in the camera. I love you. Fancy baby. All right, sit right there, okay? Give me a couple seconds. Granddaughter is up. So I forgot what I was saying. But you don't sit there and give nobody 5 years for something that's. Mhm. Do you love them? Oh, 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 my baby. You okay? All right. So granddaughter is sick. So I'm gonna wrap this up. Anyway, have a wonderful Sunday. I'm not going to Zumba because my twin is here. But check out my book, Master Mercedes, is available on Amazon and Books a Million. And also, if you purchase your book directly through me, you send me a message for IG, BK Sweets Night. I will send you all 4 books for $45. So that's a huge discount. So just let me know what you're feeling. Send me a message. Have a wonderful Sunday. Enjoy your day. Take care of you.